Where did you get the idea for reopening Alcatraz?
Just an idea I've had, and I guess because the judges, so many of these radicalized judges, they want to have trials for every single, think of it, every single person that's in our country illegally, that came in illegally. That would mean millions of trials, and it's just so ridiculous what's happening. And it's long been a symbol, Alcatraz, of whatever it is. I mean, you know, it's a sad symbol, but it's a symbol of law and order. And, you know, it's got quite a history, frankly. Yeah. So I think we're going to do that, and we're looking at it right now. Want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Yeah, buddy, this is good. Somebody got to put their hands behind their back. Yeah, I told y'all, every single day is worth waking up to when Trump is your president. I tried telling y'all, every single day, our president wakes up and put his boots on. Every single day, he puts them big toes down in them boots. Yeah. And we keep fighting, and we keep fighting, and we win. It's common sense. Yeah. And everything he proposes, I'm with it. Let's do it, President. Let's do it. He wants to end crime in America. Alcatraz. This President Trump just made the biggest announcement, one of the biggest announcements, but just wait. These next couple of days, weeks, months, these next couple of years, don't worry, more is coming, because we actually know who's running the country. Ain't nobody going to sleep, ain't nobody falling down, ain't nobody going on vacation. Nobody has an auto pen. Yeah, them days are up right now. Yeah, them days are up. But what's going on, family? I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy. Everybody that's tuned in, don't give it what your skin color is, what you look like, where you're from. If you're on this side or in the middle, don't care. We're wishing the best in everybody's life, man. Especially them beautiful Americans, but everywhere. We get a lot of love everywhere else. You know, UK, Canada, everywhere. Australia, love to the family. If you're new here, join the family. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We keep it real. We spread love, good vibes, good energy. God is love, man. And we keep breaking the news to you, keep you updated on what's going on. And this is what's going on. Yeah. President Trump wants to reopen Alcatraz. Let's go and put that big bad boy on the screen. Let's go and put that bad boy on the screen.
Alcatraz Island is a famous landmark in California. Located in San Francisco Bay, the island is home to the former Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, which operated from 1934 to 1963. The prison was home to some of the most notorious criminals in U.S. history, including Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. After the prison was closed, the island became a national historical landmark and was opened to the public as a museum.
Yeah. I read one of them comments down there that said one of the first people we need to take there is Nancy Pelosi. Hey, what did I see that at? I saw that somewhere, man. You know, but it is going down in Trump's second term. I told y'all be ready. Every single day is a beautiful day. We just can't wait to the next headline, the next breaking news, the next thing that President Trump is doing. Because, hey, it's President Trump. I told y'all, be ready. You know, nobody's on vacation. Nobody's asleep. No, we actually know who's running the country. This administration is a night and day difference, man, than the previous administration, man. But President Trump isn't effing around. He wants to end crime in America, make America safe again, you know, getting these criminals. We actually know what a criminal is now. We actually know. And I say put put get these activist judges, you know, I'm telling you, man, it's a disgrace what we're against in this country. A great evil in this country, man. You know, judges think they outrank the president. You know, and I think a lot of these Democrats need to go to that prison. I'm just saying, they need to go down to Alcatraz. Yeah, but you know, Trump wants to rebuild Alcatraz, and the left is panicking like always. Meanwhile, leaders like Bukele in El Salvador are locking down the worst of the worst. And this is why, if you don't know, this is gonna put it out because some people might not know. This is why El Salvador is where it's at right now, and why Bukele has a high approval rating because of what he did and his competence. Boy, but Trump and Bukele met for a reason. Is it time America finally adapts to a new era of justice? On the water. On the water. It says Canada could learn a thing or two from El Salvador. This is directly from the President Bukele. 900 days, no homicides, from murder capital of the world to the safest country in the Western Hemisphere. Who would have thought that jailing all the criminals would work? Oh boy. Yeah. And Brother Bukele, yeah. You know, let's have a conversation about it, man. And y'all know just a couple weeks ago, President Trump and Bukele sat in the Oval Office and destroyed the fake news media. They won't tell you the truth. They won't tell the full story. You know, it's been lie after lie, the fear mongering, the hatred, the bias, you know, the fake news media, the enemy of the people, you know. But Bukele and President Trump sat in the Oval Office, had a great laugh, a good time, and destroyed the fake news media. They destroyed the left, you know. And I'm here for it, y'all. I really am, man. I am here for this, you know.
Remember, in person, we allowed them to go into prisons and do the
So human sacrifice was a part.
Very well-known news outlet that made this interview with a gang member in person. We allowed them to go into prisons and do the interviews. They asked him, how many people have you killed? And he said, I don't remember. He didn't remember how many. I left the gang. I said, why did you left the gang? And he said, well, because I was used to kill people. But I killed for territory. I killed to collect money. I killed for extortion. But I came to to this house. They were about to kill a baby, and the killer that had killed tens of people, said, "Oh, wait, what are we doing? Why are we going to kill that baby?" And they told him because the beast asked for a baby, so we have to give him a baby. So he said that he couldn't resist that, so he left the gang.
Wow, boy, again, y'all. Shout out to Tucker Carlson, man. On MS-13 gang members and human sacrifice. Oof. As y'all know, a lot of us know the whole MS-13 situation, and it gets real nasty, man. Real nasty, you know. But those are Democrats' heroes. Democrats' heroes are the murderers, the rapers, you know. No common sense. Everybody needs to be woke. And let them walk through our communities, you know. Democrat senators quick to fly to El Salvador to sit with the gang member, you know, but can't reach out to the woman, to the family or the mom that's grieving, who lost her daughter, lost her loved one to a gang member. You know, can't call and send their condolences, you know. They say the hell with the American people. Vote against the American people. Spit on the American people. We the people. Only thing they can get up and clap for is to send your money to Ukraine for a war. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. You know.
the Enemy Alien Act in that district to deport Venezuelan gang members. Are you still going to use that act outside of that district?
Well, it's not going to stop here, that's for sure, Rich. One judge is not going to stop the will of the American people. The American people made loud and clear on November 5th, 2024, that they were done with open borders. They want a secure homeland, which is exactly what President Trump and Secretary Noem are delivering. The Alien Enemies Act, though, is just one tool in our arsenal to get these criminal illegal aliens out of this country. Again, we have the facts, we have the law on our side, and this is just one battle, but we're going to win the war against this invasion of our country.
Yeah, you mentioned it's just one tool. How much does removing this one tool in this one district hamper efforts? How much have you guys relied on that law?
This is just to expedite, especially getting these very vicious, worst of the worst criminal aliens out of the country. But Rich, there are deportation flights almost every single day. So we're going to keep on moving, but we know President Trump has faced a historic number of injunctions. So we need every tool in our arsenal to make sure that we don't face these activist judges and ACLUs and other organizations that are trying to undermine the will of the American people. And we want to get these violent criminals off of American soil as quickly and in an expedited mission as possible.
The judge, a Trump appointee, says that there's no organized armed group invading the United States. Therefore, you can't use this law. This is something that you guys have litigated. I'd imagine there's going to be an appeal here. Do you expect that eventually the Supreme Court is going to side on this and eventually side with you?
We will bring this to every high court as quickly as possible. Again, saying that there is not an organized group of individuals who are trying to invade this country, I'd like to introduce this judge to MS-13.
I say put the judges on the plane. Put the judges on the plane, or let the judges be surrounded by the gang members. Put them right in the middle. That's what I say. And a lot of them Democrats too. Yeah. Put a lot of them Democrats in. Put them in the cage with the gang members and let them just have a conversation with them. Yeah, you know, let them have a nice conversation with them. Put them in there. You know, that's what I say, y'all. Look at this. Look. Oh man. Look at this clown. That Chris Van Hollen clown. Dingleberry. Look at Dingleberry. Look at all these. Look at that Dingleberry right there. Asking. Look at the brother lover.
As you probably saw, Elon Musk and his crew put a gag order on AID employees. They disconnected them from email, which is putting lives at risk around the world. So we are here to...
They ought to walk up there and put everybody in handcuffs.
Enter the building and at least witness firsthand what is happening with this Elon Musk attempted takeover, which will not stand. We will prevail. Let's go.
Democrats are sad and pathetic, man. Look at this. These people are so sad and pathetic, man. You just can't make this up. I'll tell you, man. But President Trump made this stunning announcement a couple of hours ago. Rebuild and open Alcatraz. For too long, America has believed vicious, violent, and repeat criminal offenders. Dregs of society who will never contribute anything other than misery and suffering. When we were a more serious nation in times past, we did not hesitate to lock up the most dangerous criminals and keep them far away from anyone they could harm. That's the way it's supposed to be. No longer will we tolerate these serial offenders who spread filth, bloodshed, and mayhem on our streets. This is why today I'm directing the Bureau of Prisons together with the Department of Justice, FBI, and Homeland Security to reopen, enlarge, and rebuild Alcatraz. to house America's most ruthless and violent offenders. Woo! We will no longer be held hostage to criminals, thugs, and judges. Trump, that's my president. That's our president. He put the judges in the statement too. Yeah, I've been saying this for I don't know for how many videos, but put the judges down there. Make an example out of more of these judges. You know, I'm ready to see more handcuffs, more people with their hands behind their back. Yeah. And we ought to go down there to Congress too. We need to go all over the place. Go to Congress, go here, go there. I'm telling you. Go get some of these, go get that mayor, go get that governor. Yeah. These filthy politicians, elected officials, I tell you, man. But he says we will no longer be held hostage to criminals, thugs, and judges that are afraid to do their job and allow us to remove criminals who came into our country illegally. The reopening of Alcatraz will serve as a symbol of law, order, and justice. We will make America great again. It's our president. Every single day is a beautiful day to wake up when Trump is your president. I tried telling y'all, man. Oh, man. You know, here we are, man. Trump just called to rebuild and open Alcatraz for the most vicious and violent criminals. Oh, boy. What the?
Oh, yeah. So I think to make a point, to prove a point, put him in the clink. Oh, why not?
Here they go. Here, the ladies on the spew. The spew.
Put him in the clink. Oh, yeah. I don't want this to sound like I'm doing wishful thinking. Yes.
Uh-oh.
But which prison would be best?
Y'all remember this?
I know which one. I'm going to give you, Michael. Well, that's what I asked. Number one is Rikers. But, you know, I'm okay if he goes to Alcatraz and they reopen it. You know?
Oh, man. The hyenas on The View fantasize about which prison Trump might end up in. Y'all remember, and this was May 2024. You know, they were so excited and happy. Look, that Trump goes to prison, and now look how it's played out. And shout out to these ladies. These ladies made the win even bigger. Yeah, y'all brought that lady up on the show with them coconuts in her hand, and y'all asked her what she would have done different than Biden. Y'all get these Democrats up there, these woke celebrities up there, you know, like we give it what they think with their terrible policies and mindset and woke crap. We don't care about it no more. Can't tell us what to think anymore. Can't. It's good versus evil, right from wrong, common sense. Yeah. Whoopi just said, reopen Alcatraz. I love that. Trump, she said, can we send Trump to Alcatraz?
Alcatraz and they reopen it. Maybe. You know, what about Guantanamo Bay? Okay.
Yeah, that was good, man. And now you look up on now look up on the show. These ladies can't even sleep at night. Pathetic and miserable. The producer is sweating every show. He done took his headphones off. They got lawsuits and defamation lawsuits flying everywhere. Disgrace, man. Absolute disgrace. What do y'all think it is? And then, again, this is people taking pictures inside the. That's that scum Brian. That scum activist Brian. I get tired of seeing his tweets, man. Every time Trump makes an announcement or anything, he got something to say. Enjoy the next 4 years, buddy. Welcome to Alcatraz. Let's do it, y'all. What do y'all think of this, though, man? I can't wait to hear back from you guys in the comment section. Love to my family, man. You know, again, every single day is something new with our president. And I'm here for it, man. Every single day it's amazing that President Trump is our president, man. And we send our prayers to Trump and this administration. You know, want to send my prayers and love to you guys. Hope y'all have an amazing start to the week. You know, that we have an amazing week, man. That we start May off on a good note, you know. But let me know what y'all think of this. President Trump wants to rebuild and open Alcatraz. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.